Hello friends, welcome to my channel. So today I'm here with an interesting topic which is the API testing. So we will check what is API testing and how it is important for a QA to understand and learn this type of testing. So it will be beneficial for your career. So for understanding purpose, let's start with basic. So what is API? So API is application programming interface, means it is a contract or medium to communicate between two applications, or you can just say that APIs or API is a kind of wiring between two systems. There is a wiring between A and B system. So this is the wiring which allows to communicate A and B. So and there is a contract and there are rules by which two systems can communicate with each other. But the API is the main medium between two applications to communicate their data between them. So it is very important, and as a QA it is very important to test API, that whether it is performing data checks, or it is because obviously it will transfer data, it will communicate with each other. So obviously we have some positive cases as well as negative cases testing we have to do for the API testing. So for API testing, positive as well as negative cases we have to check, and for that we use the one tool which is called Postman. So I am going to explain you today the Postman, how to use the Postman basically to generate the response. So in API what happens is, there one system request and second system asks for the, and one system request and second system response. So the API, the main concept of API is request and response. So let's check how it works and how basically it works, so you can also understand it and you can give the answer of your interview questions also. So I have opened this Postman. So this Postman tool looks like this. So I will show you how the Postman, this app is there, it is freeware, so you can easily install it in your system and you open it. So when you open it, it will be a blank. So how you have to do is, you have to first create in this, you will see that there are new option, import option, runner option, many options are there. So you don't have to worry about all the options, you just have to click on new. And now Postman, you have to create the collections. So whatever API or requests you are using, they will all comes under the collection. So you can say that QA APIs. If you are testing multiple APIs, you can write the QA APIs. So this collection will store all the APIs you want to run. So once this created, you can here it will provide the option add request, or you can right click on this and you will see that different options are there. So when you click on request, obviously our API is one request, you can add that test API or login API, whatever name you want to give, you just click it and it will directly add it to this QA API collections. You don't have to write anything, this just save to QA API collection. So now it is saved here. Now our test API is here and it is blank currently. So what you have to do, whatever developer provides you the API, that's this is the API and you have to pass these parameters and you will get the response. So you have to take the API data or any API URL which developer will provide you for testing. For here I am just taking one test API. So it will easily for you to understand and to get the test mechanism. So it's very easy, you just have to do the paste the URL of the API, and there are two or three types of API: post, get and post. Most commonly get and post are used. So here you say that there are different type of APIs, but we mostly use get and post and sometimes put and delete. So get and post are mainly used, and so get means it will fetch the data, post means it will post the data, it will fetch the data, or get receive the data. Post means it will post data or it will provide data to like it will, if I will pass in API, I will pass employee name, then it will give me response of all the details of that employee code and all. So based on the request, it will provide you the response. So this we generally test the get and post type of APIs generally. So here it is the get type of API. So you see I have provided my URL, API URL here, and there is this get API. So obviously this will have no parameters, right? And parameter will be directly passed here also. And if it will be a post API, so you have to pass the parameters here, like one kb, either it is login and what's value, employee name is ABC. So based on login name, it will provide you the, and this parameter is obviously attached with this. Here you will see I am just attaching here, writing here, and it is attaching there. So you can post the data, right? Authorization, some APIs are having some authorization like login password there. Without them you cannot you access the API. So you can add the API details here, right? API key, authorization key, if provided by the developer, you just add this. Also there are some headers, some API keys also there, like XAPI key and other. So you can add here, then only API will work, it will not work. So you have to fulfill all the criteria in your API. Now currently in this API there is nothing, no pages, kind of no authorization, no headers and all, no body. So you just have to put the URL and you just have to search. So obviously it will provide you this ID or this IP. So this is the response of the API. This response, this API was providing this response. Now I will see, you can see that get API you can check in the browser, but post you cannot check in the browser. So it is get API. So you see get API is providing this response. So for testing purpose, you can enter your there the same thing here, and you will check that. And now I have done the mistake, I have sent post, that's why it was not posting. If I do the get, it will fetch all the data which was fetching on the uh, browser, but you cannot do the same thing on browser. Why we need Postman? Because on Postman only you can give the post request, otherwise post requests are not possible in the browser. Get you can do the same, right? You can check, you can add negative inputs, you can add anything, response on that. So API should work properly and should not provide any error in case. So status should be always this 200, okay. And also it will provide you that the timing, how much time API is taking to response, what is the size of the response. So everything you can get using the post. So you have to test general scenarios, that you have to provide different parameters in that, you have to provide a different garbage in that, you have to provide many different combinations of test case in the API, and you have to check whether it is working on HTTP or not HTTPS. So you have to check whether on get or post it is giving different results or not. So whatever response it is showing, it should be human readable properly, because sometimes what developer does that they just provide code or any error which is not understandable by the general user. So provide such. So based on that this API works. Hope you guys understood the same, and you can run the thing, many things on this, right? You can create duplicate, you can export the collection, right? You can do you can monitor the collection. Your it is freeware, so many things are there on uh, license version, so you can use that license version also, right? So this way your API testing will work, and you can say in your career that you know the API testing after this video, and it's very easy. And if you face any error, you can ask your developer that if any parameter is missing, authorization or kind of thing, otherwise your API will work very easily. So hope you guys understood the basic concept of API, and if you have any more question, I will provide you more details based on your comments. So thank you guys.